Hello, this is Emma and we're at Hedingham Castle today, and it's a 2-day event and there's jousting. Not only is there jousting, there's falconry and there's a maypole dancing and a few other bits going on. But what we would like to introduce you to is our new rose, and that is Debbie.
Hello everybody, lovely being here today. The sun is coming out and we're going to have a great time. So it's a pleasure to be part of the Tudor Roses, and I'd like to say hello to everybody.
Thank you, Debbie. As I said, we're at Hedingham Castle and we're bringing you our new video blogs. The reason I'm recording this, by the way, on my own is because Darren's not here with us. He's with Catherine and they're at Lavenham, and I had Matty yesterday at Hedingham with me, and I've got Johnny today, so Matty's at Lavenham with them. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring you some more of these. So there'll be two. There'll be one from Hedingham and one from Lavenham. Yeah, so what I will do is I'm going to get you a bit of the castle and give you a bit of the history, show you a bit of jousting. So I hope you enjoy this video.
Now for the blue set. 1, 2, 3.
The horses.
Very good. All right, let's try that together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put you here in a minute, hopefully. And here they come now. So, into the arena, my Lord, ladies and gentlemen, are the Knights of Arkley.
Castle, and they're getting ready for the joust. Have a watch and enjoy. This is the Knights of Arkley doing this joust.
Welcome to this, the Hedingham Castle joust, my lords. Please return to your pavilions. So, my lords and ladies, once again, in case you have forgotten, I shall introduce our knights. So first, from the blue pavilion, yes, he is French, but he is fighting for you. It is in the red, the one, the only, the Count of Hedingham. And the one, the true, it's the man wearing blue, Sir William of Warwick. From the black pavilion, this is your guys. In the yellow, he is the Welshman in the ranks. It is Craddock of Brecon. And the man that needs no introduction, you cannot miss him. It is the Black Knight. Big, he's round, he fancies something.
From Lavenham Falconry, doing his display with Sid the Vulture.
This is the second day out this year, so we're trying to just keep a little bit of control. Beautiful lad. He's about 8 years old. I'll try to get as good a run as I can. Come on. Sorry about the PA system. Come on. Come on. Try and get him moving there. Come on. Sit. Come on. No, not that way. This way. Come on. Let me turn this down a sec.
Count of Fontainebleau. The Marquis de Lyon. And finally, but not least, the Black Knight.
As you can see, Hedingham Castle is very packed
Once
out
again,
with
William of
people
Warwick.
on a lovely, glorious day.
The Count of Fontainebleau. The Marquis de Lyon. The Black Knight. A miss for the Black Knight. A fine win for the Marquis. And that is the final joust, and therefore the Marquis is the champion. What is the problem, my lords? The crest melee. That is your right. Do you accept the crest melee, my lords? Go to your pavilions and prepare. Ladies and gentlemen, the crest melee is where the knights will put on helms with crests, as you can see. And they also have a club. Now, basically, they mix it, and the last one that has their crest still on their helm is the winner of that particular round. It's very simple and straightforward, but I'm afraid a little bit of battering goes on. And sometimes they get carried away. But not to worry, we've got many more replacements. Are you ready, my lords? Marquis, are you ready? Warwick, are you ready? Fontainebleau, are you ready? Black Knight, are you ready? Then, my lords, go to it! Treachery for the Black Knight to the end. Did you see that? What a treacherous rogue he is. But I fear the other team are going to get him. There are no rules in this game, unfortunately. Between Warwick and the Black Knight. Right, the Black Knight wins. The Black Knight is triumphant.
Just giving you a little few few of the birds that we've got here that be doing falconry. We've got an eagle, we've got a vulture, we've got Ruby, who's a owl, we've got George, who's a falcon, and then you've got the motley crew, which is basically the Harris hawks. Called a motley crew because they fly together as a pack, and all these birds will be displaying, so come along and have a look at them. The flag showing Elizabeth's first visit here in 1561. Just these flags all have a significant meaning to the castle. So you've got one there, the DeVere family over in the castle, and then you've got King John over there who besieged the castle. And then you've got Queen Matilda of Boulogne, who was wife of King Stephen, who actually died here in this castle. So this is the first floor of the castle. First floor downstairs, and now this is the second floor, which has a gallery. And there is a floor above, but I won't venture up there today. But just this way, you go over to the windows, and then you've got, just through here, what would have been the chapel. So we come back through. So as well as the jousting and that, you've got other things going on. And obviously have a look and see for yourself. A lovely big fireplace. And they do weddings here, and it's very, very nice when the weddings are here. So, let's have a look around. So, got a talk on the bows and arrows here. So obviously you can see a longbow, and then you've got all the types of arrows. You've got bodkins, and there's a bit of mail there. There's obviously the armour with the morning star and an axe and all the different types of arrowheads. So it's very, very nice up here. And as I said, you've got the gallery, which you can walk all around the top bit. And there's people here today giving talks on the things. So, as you can see,
but they're only mostly basic. Some of the common people, they're nothing like high class. There's not like swan pie.
There's the canopy there, over the main part of the hall. Obviously this would have been the part that all the meeting and greeting would have been done back in the time. Everyone would have congregated up here, where the first floor was more for cooking and stuff, and then above us the floor, which we're going to, would be the bedchamber for the Lord and Lady of the castle. So as you can see, there's lots of people here. And just up there is the Veer flag. So, yes, we just go over here and I'll show you what's on this table a bit better. So, hiya, we're just doing a video blog for the Roses, so I thought I'd just show what you've got on your table to everyone. So, do you want to talk anyone through? I said, would you like to talk people through what you've got on your table?
Well, this is rather like what your local branch might look like in the 14th century. I would sell a variety of off-the-shelf medical remedies, cosmetics, but also raw ingredients if you wish to make your own. You might have a family recipe for something for which you needed an ingredient that you couldn't find anywhere else. There are all sorts of exotic imported things from the Mediterranean here. Sponges, opium poppies, bay leaves, and a piece of mandrake root, one of the ingredients of anaesthetic. Here we have fine Castile soap from Spain, made from olive oil, to beautify a noble lady's skin. Beeswax for making ointments. Cuttlefish bone for grinding into a powder with sage and sea salt to make tooth powder. What else have we? The cling film of the Middle Ages, pig's bladder. A wonderful material which makes excellent sealed tops for jars. Various ointments. 2 here, nettle and chickweed for sore skin, chapped skin. For stings, nettle is very good for that. And 2 here for beautifying the skin, frankincense and rose and elderflower. I would also sell spices. These are all different kinds of pepper. The common black and green peppercorns we're familiar with, but there's also long pepper and these little ones in the centre which have the delightful name of grains of paradise. Cloves are here from the other side of the world. They would take a long time to get here. And frankincense grains, straight from the tree, the resin as it's scraped off the bark. Good for burning, to sweeten the air, and also adding perhaps to medicine, to sweeten the temperament of someone perhaps who had a notoriously bad temper. What else can I show you? Linen powder, just as we use lavender bags nowadays. This is a combination of sweet-smelling herbs and essential oils that would be put into bags among stored clothing to make it smell sweet and also to protect against moths, a great danger when all the clothes are made of natural fibres. If you suffer from a headache, you might use a garland, a tube filled with dried flowers, chamomile, elder, lime, which we know are very relaxing herbs, saturated in a pan of white wine, heated, simmered, then the excess liquid removed and tied around the head. The warmth and the smell of the herbs would make you feel better. And what might make you feel even better than that, you might sit and drink some white wine with the oil in as well.
Thank you very much for that, it's really great.
Medieval archer in the period of 1450 to 1485, and this is some of the arrows you would have actually used. We have different types. We have a crescent one, which is used against horses to bring the horse down and to cause as much pain as possible. We have a swallowtail, which is one of the common arrows you use. It's got nice barbs on it to stop it from being pulled out. We have a fire basket, and with a fire basket you pack it with wadding, light it over the castle walls. We also have an arrow which has got 2 holes in it which whistle through the air to frighten horses. I have a sallet to protect my head as an archer, and I have my favourite weapon, which is a longbow. No bow was shorter than 6 foot and no bow was taller than 7 foot, and this is a 6 foot bow. I have a wooden sword to practice with down there, so you don't cut yourself while you're training. The real one looks like this, and this is an arming sword which is 28 inches long, and it's a lightweight sword you use. Then I also have at this end a shield called a buckler. It's a lightweight shield you carry around with you, and it works perfectly well to defend yourself. And here I have a new toy to play with. It's called a mace or a morning star, and you swing it around and you hit people on the head with it, and it causes damage. And also an axe on the table.
Thank you very much.